So I have to ask you, with all this beaten talk, what's the most ridiculous beaten you've ever received? In your mind, it was ridiculous, uncalled for.
It was uncalled for. All my beatings seemed like they were equal. Wow. But one time, I think I remember one time he got upset. Now it's kind of funny now, and I don't know. One day I'll talk to my dad about this, and he'll probably laugh at me and say, you see the way things are, because now I'm experiencing certain things he probably, he experienced when I was smaller. So one time I remember going to school and I took one of his hats to work, like a baseball cap.
Huh.
I didn't come home with it. So he's looking for this baseball cap. He can't find it. So he asked me and I'm like, oh yeah. I brought it to school.
That's grounds for beating.
Right?
Sorry, Mark.
I understand that. But hear what I'm trying to say, though. I mean, as a kid, you're just looking at it as like, yeah, I took a baseball cap, but he's like, well, you better find it. and you know how kids are nowadays. When they lose something, they lose it. It's gone. It's gone, right? So I'm looking at him. I'm like, I don't know where it is. So now being older, I can only imagine, probably the anger came because he's like, I can't find nothing in this fucking house. And you're going to take my hat and now you're going and you lose it. He lost it. He just started beating me. So in my mind, I was like, okay, I can understand you're upset, but like I said, I feel that all my beatings were probably pretty much the same level. Mm-hmm. I didn't think it deserved that much beating, but he felt that it was sustainable. Like he felt like he needed to beat me that bad for that. But I tell you this, after he beat me, I didn't touch another hat. So I guess in a sense it worked, right? But it is what it is, man. It is what it is. But now I'm starting to experience that with things like my stuff missing. Someone has taken it or used it.
Is that because of the kids?
Yeah, it's because it's everybody in the house.
Okay.
Right? It's everybody in the house.
Right, just not the kids.
Huh?
Just not the kids.
No, it's everybody. Okay. It's everybody. Things go missing and all that, and I just get irritated.
But not your tools, though.
Oh, my tools, too.
Oh, no.
How your tools go missing and nobody uses them?
Oh, no. This man's tool shed is like... It's
Trust
like...
me.
It's like
I get
gold.
I get upset. You see, the problem is... I think what the problem is I work. That's what the problem is. So if I'm not home while something needs to be done, guess what? Somebody is going to take it upon themselves to go in the garage and pull some tool out and use it.
And
not put it back.
No.
And it will never...
never put it back.
And listen, yeah, it will be never put back unless I ask for it. Oh, yeah, I remember. Yeah. And then I'm standing there, I'm like, so where is it?
Just like that hat.
Just like that hat.
Well, I guess my ridiculous, again, back in the day, but now that I'm grown and have kids, it's not that ridiculous. When a question is brought to you, as a little kid, I can't even think of a question. Just ridiculous. Just a silly question. And your answer is, why? Huh? Oh God. And then the beating just start. I just said why? Like, why are you beating me? I just said why.
It's the way you said why.
That's what I can think of. And the reason I say now I understand is because this one, yeah. Every blasted thing I say to this one, why? You know how many times I knuckle up and I said, no, open hand, Junior, open hand.
Man. I swear I had to laugh so hard at that one because I could actually picture you standing up here. Why?
But really, I just didn't understand why. Like, I'm not trying to be rude. I'm not trying to be an asshole. It's a legitimate why.
Well, she's doing the same thing.
Actually, no, not this one. Not this one.
I just got a revelation.
What's that?
That's where it started. Mm-hmm. Asshole status. That's where it started.
No, it couldn't have been.
Well, clearly, you didn't beat it out of you, so it's still in you.
I don't ask why anymore.
Because you don't need to. You're a grown man.
No.
You don't need to ask why.
It's because it was beaten at me, not to ask why.
Well, thinking back on it, I don't know what the hell I was doing in the driveway, but I was farting around in the driveway, playing around in the garage, came out, whatnot, and I looked down and I was like, oh, a nickel. Awesome. And you know, at those times, we were in Brandon Gate at those times, right? So I'm like, I don't know, maybe 8, maybe 9. So nickel back then is a big deal because you know how many gums you can buy with a nickel?
What?
Right?
What's 1 cent gum?
Right?
That's five gums
So
right
that's
there.
what I'm thinking. So, you know, I pick up the nickel. I'm like, yeah, wicked, man. Put it in my pocket. I go inside, turn out my pocket, said, Dad, look, found a nickel. Where you get the nickel from? It's Tiffit, you Tiffit.
Whoa.
Come here.
Whoa.
Beaten. And the beating started. And I tell you,
My
it
man.
would have continued until today. What time is it? It would have continued until all now had my aunt not stepped in and said, stop beating the child, man. You found a nickel. My Aunt June, I love you. You saved my life. She stepped in, man. Nickel beaten.
You bet you should have left that nickel on the driveway.
5-cent gum beaten. And the worst of it is, the nickel was gone. I couldn't use it. And my dad took it from me, so I
Oh
couldn't
my
go buy the
gosh.
5-cent gum.
So you found the nickel, you got a beaten, and the nickel taken away from you.
Wow.
You know, the worst part is, have your parents ever said to you, go for the belt, go bring the belt?
Yeah.
Oh,
Is
yeah,
that
man.
not like, what's that, Green Mile? Walking the line? Walking the mile?
I never went for no belt. I'll tell you that right now. I never. Yeah, that was the one time.
Listen, I remember one time, it was me, my sister, and my brother. Something happened, and I know I didn't do it. My sister swore she didn't do it, and my brother swore he didn't do it. And then my dad was just so irate. So we brought all three of us there, and he was just mad. And we're trying to figure out, did you do it? I said, I didn't do it. And so he goes, you three stay right there. He said, I'm going for the belt, and if any one of you move, you're gonna get double. Mm-hmm. So we're trying to figure out. We're trying. Me and my sister say, "Yo, Kurt, just say you did it." So, like, one of us gets beat, not all three of us. He says, "No, I'm not saying I did it." Yo, Cassie, just take the beating. I said, listen, I'm the youngest. I ain't doing it because I didn't do it.
That must have happened in everybody's household, man, because I'm telling you, as you're describing it, I'm back in my cousin's basement. Damon's over here, Nadine's over there, Suzanne's over there. Uncle Barry's right in front of us saying, who took the last piece of cheese? Cheese! Cheese!
No man put a man's cheese.
Eh?
Was it cheese and bun? Bun
No,
and cheese?
Just the cheese. Somebody went into the fridge and took the last piece of cheese. Man must have didn't have enough cheese to make a sandwich for work the next day or something. I don't know. All I know is that I'm the cousin. I'm visiting. And I'm in the lineup.
Still get it.
Oh my God. Like, what's happening here? Well, one of them fessed up. And I'm not sure if it was because of that same situation. Just say yes, say yes.
Yeah, just say you did it.
Yeah. But I'm glad she did, man. Because honestly, I've never had a beating from Uncle Barry before. I don't know how strong he is. I can gauge it from my dad.
So your dad's beatings were okay.
I think they were probably okay because of the way how I know how to swing into the swing, if I can say it like that.
Right. you see it coming in.
Yeah, just kind of move with it, just kind of lessen it a little bit, you know?
Ask my dad.
I'm going to. You don't worry. I'm gonna ask.
Ask my dad.
I will ask.
You know what?
When I ask, I might just record it too.
I want to see if he remembers everything. I want to know if he remembers everything.
Or if he's gonna pull the, nah, man, I didn't beat Mark, man.
Exactly.
I didn't beat Mark.
Exactly.
Let's see that. Yes, I'm telling you, I will ask. Believe me, and you know I'm good for it.
Oh yeah, that's why I said do it.